weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Blue light special?
Oh, what's happened?
What do you mean, what's happened? You did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just an idiot, aren't you? It wasn't funny.
It's so fast, isn't it? Welcome to another episode of Charlie Drives. Today, we are in a Jaguar I-Pace. This thing, honestly, I wasn't actually preparing to do a video on this because Land Rover have given us this as a courtesy car while they've got the Defender in. But it's my first time ever driving an electric car. I've been in an electric car, I've been in Teslas and things like that, but I've never actually driven anything electric. And I have to say, I am mind blown. This thing is, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's really, really cool. And actually, in a way, it makes me feel quite relieved about the thought of actually having one of these cars. I don't think would be that bad, actually. You know, I mean, yeah, there is something nice about the rawness of these. And these cars here are very different kind of things. But this, for the purpose of what you would use it for, being electric, got the range on it. I think it's got about 280 miles on the range. It's pretty good. But yeah, I don't really know much about electric cars, so I thought I would just do a little video to take you on a journey with me to review this particular car, see what it's like as a complete electric car novice. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So first things first, let's unlock this bad boy. So press the unlock button and look at the door handles. Very, very cool, nice. And actually, this is a very, very nice cabin. Incredibly luxurious, it looks really, really nice. As we can see here, 93% battery with a range of 228 miles. But yeah, it's pretty good. Gonna go sit in the back just to see what the legroom is like in the back here now. Considering that, I guess the batteries must be along the floor. This isn't too bad as a seating position in the back. It's actually quite comfortable. I mean, it's a very small car, but yeah, nice panoramic roof. Just like generally looking at this interior, it looks, as I said, really smart and actually a very, very nice place to be. Speaking of a small car, let's have a look at the boot space, just to give you guys an idea of how big the boot is. It's fairly sizable. I mean, I could fit in it quite easily, so yeah, not too bad. It is, obviously what you notice is obviously the batteries are down here, so that is clearly compromising a little bit of space. But the funny thing about this, let me just shut this, and it's just started to rain, so look at me here committing myself to getting wet to just show you guys this car. Anyway, but loads of nice carbon fiber bits, really like that, it's cool. Anyway, let's have a look. Nice button here to open the frunk, if you can call it a frunk. It's kind of pointless in a way, so silly. And potentially, I don't know how much, I don't really know what's underneath this, but yeah, as you can see here, it's only enough space really to fit the cables in. But yeah, interesting all the same. Anyway, let's go take it for a drive because that's what we really want to hear about. And it's just started to rain and I don't really want to stand out here in the rain anymore, so let's get on with it. Ooh, it is actually miserable outside. And as the days are getting shorter and light is less available to me, so here we go. And I've only got this car for a very limited period of time, So anyway, first things first, I'm gonna hit the start stop button. Now, this is so disconcerting, it's so weird, like proper strange. If you've never driven an electric car before, this is kind of weird. So, I'm gonna press the start button. Everything kind of comes to life. It's turning on. Still nothing there. And here we go. So, it's basically on. No sound whatsoever, which is weird. Choose the gear that you want to be in. So, drive. This is nice. Climate controls down here, separated from that, which is quite nice. So I quite like that. And this is all like touch screen and stuff, which is, well, it's not. It's got just LED displays, but it's kind of nice. And that'll do the heated seats and all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to go into the depths of this, but this has got on here, which I noticed, it's got the heads-up display. So where is it? Gotta find it in the depths of the system. Where are you? Heads-up display. Okay, right. So come on, focus, baby. So heads-up display. So you can enable this, which is quite cool, and then by doing that, it puts it up on the dash, on the windscreen. I have to say, not a massive fan of the heads-up display. I don't know if I'd spec one, to be honest, because I had to like go into the settings to find out how to turn it off, because it kind of made me, I don't know, it's kind of making me a bit dizzy. Like, it just, you're driving along and you can see that there, and it's just weird anyway. Don't really like it, so I turned it off. You can adjust the brightness of it, but you can also, what else can you do? You can add different content to it. So you can turn on driver assistance, which doesn't make any difference to the display. And then you can also add phone details as well. You can also turn off things like turn off the gear and turn off the traffic signs. You can also have your navigation on there. So it's pretty cool that you can do all of this stuff. I'm also gonna just quickly have a look to see, oh, how do I go back? So go back, right, okay, so I'm gonna see different positioning of it, because I wonder, oh, okay, so you can either move it up or down, but I don't think you can move it any further to the left. But anyway, it's yeah, pretty cool that it exists. Anyway, if that's the type of thing that you like, I personally prefer to have it off. So there we go. Right, let's go driving. So I'm in, so choose a gear. Obviously don't want to go forwards because I'm in the driveway. So we're going to go reverse. Okay, so we're in reverse. Parking sensors are on. Lift off the brake and a bit of accelerator, and back we go. It's weird though, because like lifting off the brake, you'd expect it to creep, but it's not creeping. So anyway, I'm going to reverse out of the driveway now, and let's go for a drive. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. Let's take this out. Ooh. So it's just very strange driving something that has no sound, no vibrations, no engine vibrations, nothing. It's weird when you first kind of do it, but it's cool. Right, so let's go for a drive, and here we go. So off we go. The first thing that you notice when you're driving it is how normal it feels. It feels like you're driving a normal car, just without all of the kind of usual things that you're used to hearing. And in a way, like I said earlier, it's kind of really nice and encouraging to hear that it feels like just a normal car to drive. So it's not as if it's going to be like driving something that's totally automated or anything like that. I love the regenerative braking as well, that's kind of nice. But yeah, it's just incredible, and a little bit mind-blowing. When they gave me the car, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, like, you know, never ever driven an electric car before. So yeah, first impressions are kind of a massive thing, but it just feels so normal. You feel like you're sitting in a normal car, could easily be powered by diesel, and then all you have to do, right, is put your foot down flat on the floor, and it just goes. It's incredible. I mean, this isn't even Tesla quick. This is fast. I don't quite know what the performance stats are. I will confirm them and put them up on the screen with the 0 to 60 times and stuff. But this thing it's nuts. It's crazy. And you kind of like the roads are really wet today, so I think like you kind of think, oh, I'm putting all that power down. How the hell is this thing not? How the hell is this thing not skidding around all over the place? It just puts the power down instantly, which is just incredible, like totally incredible. The other cool thing about it, and I'm just going to pull off this road. The other really cool thing about it is, I mean, I'll shut up for a second so you can listen to the noise that it makes. It kind of makes a noise. Here we go. Like, seriously, you could just take this on a track day and have fucking loads of fun with it. I mean, the performance is incredible. So yeah, in a way, that is what kind of relieves me a little bit. An electric car can actually be fun. I wouldn't have thought that an electric car would be, but this is cool. And it handles well as well. I mean, this thing probably weighs quite a lot, not gonna lie. So I'm just chucking it around some A roads here, and it's brilliant. Dynamics are great. It handles really nicely round corners. The steering is also really nice and responsive, like super responsive. So yeah, I mean, what an absolutely fantastic car. It really makes me happy to know that these are actually, this is something viable. This is something you could it's incredible. Yeah, this is just something you could drive, you could live with on a daily basis. It's not going to be impractical to own something like this. I need to research charging times and all sorts of stuff. I've just been so busy with work, I've not had time to really prepare for this, but you know, just wanted to kind of share with you guys the driving experience in something like this car. But it's just, I can't get over that torque. The instant torque is just, it's totally mind-boggling. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I'm just feel a bit sick actually putting my foot down all that many times. Like the way it just makes your body push into the back of the seats. I mean, okay, I've got my heated seats on as well, so I need to turn off all the heat because I'm feeling a bit ill. But yeah, I mean, how cool. It's so addictive. I'm gonna puke everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down and just go through the specs with you because I think it's probably quite important. Also be a good idea to sort of see how much money this type of thing goes for, because I really don't know anything about it at all. I was just given it this morning and kind of thought I have to do a video on this. So let's check out the details of the car, and yeah, let's see if it's something that I would ever consider purchasing. Okay, so basically this particular car is about 70 grand car. So the starting prices for the I-Paces are around the sort of 65k mark, which is just a S. This one is an I-Pace SE, and it's got the EV400 powertrain. I don't think there are any other options on there. So yeah, it's quite a sort of hefty price to pay for, I mean, a hell of a lot of performance and a lot of luxury, but you know, at the same time, I kind of think, you know, this is this type of thing is very, very expensive. So, you know, whilst EV technology has been around for a while now, but I still think it's got to drop in price a lot. But yeah, it's a pretty incredible offering, to be honest with you. So yeah, this car will be 70,000. The specs on it, this thing does a 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, and its claimed total mileage or range on it is around the 298 miles, so just under 300 miles. Although looking at the percentage on here, and I think it's quite a ambitious maximum range, but who knows, like while you're driving, it is able to charge the battery with the regenerative braking, so I believe, you know, that is possible. Don't have time to test that theory today, unfortunately. And as I said earlier, the handling of this thing on the road is incredible. Feels really kind of nimble, and the steering is really, really nice as well. This thing weighs over 2,000 kilos, which is just incredible. Like, so incredible. You wouldn't have thought that this thing weighs that much at all when you're driving it. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for joining us. I think really, really, really great opportunity to drive something that is electric for the first time. It makes me feel pretty good. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Would you ever consider an electric car? What would you consider? What have you driven? But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Get subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you for the next video. Take care, all the best. Cheers, bye.